The Young and the Restless spoilers. Mariah surveillance footage gives Abby and Devon kidnapper proof. Genoa City. In the world of high-stakes corporate takeovers and torrid love affairs, a mystery lingering on the periphery of Genoa City's collective consciousness has finally been cracked. The alleged kidnapping of baby Dominic, the child at the center of a unique co-parenting arrangement between Abby Newman Abbott Chancellor and Devon Hamilton, has long been a shadow over their joyful parenthood. Accusations flew, relationships fractured, and a cloud of doubt hung over Mariah Copeland, the child surrogate and Devon's sister, who was found in a state of shock with a missing infant. But in a stunning turn of events, the Genoa City Chronicle can exclusively reveal that the case has been decisively solved. The proof didn't come from a private eye's report or a dramatic confession, but from a seemingly archaic piece of technology and a modern digital detective, a dusty VHS surveillance tape, and Chance Chancellor's latent skills as a former NSA analyst. The breakthrough hinges on a forgotten relic. As part of a security overhaul at the Chancellor estate, old physical archives were being digitized. Among boxes of financial records and family memorabilia was a single, unlabeled VHS tape from a decommissioned analog security system that covered a service entrance rarely used. The system was taken offline months before Dominic's birth, and the tape was presumed to be blank or recorded over. It was a total shot in the dark, admits a source close to the Newman family. Chance, frustrated with the dead ends and the lingering pain it was causing Abby and Mariah, started looking at the problem not as a spouse, but as an investigator. He asked, "What haven't we physically looked at? What was here before the new digital system?" Chance's inquiry led him to the estate's storage. The tape itself was degraded, its magnetic ribbon bearing the scars of time and temperature fluctuations. The initial playback on an old monitor was a mess of static and ghosting images. For most, it would have been dismissed instantly. But Chance saw potential noise where others saw nothing. He employed a technique known as signal averaging, a painstaking digital process that isolates repeating visual information from random static. He also utilized spectral filtering, a method borrowed from audio forensics, to separate the layers of visual corruption. For 72 hours, he worked, frame by synthesized frame. What emerged from the digital sludge was not footage of the kidnapping itself, but something perhaps more critical, a clear time-stamped sequence from weeks before the incident. It showed a figure, face obscured, but with a distinct, identifiable gait and a rare piece of jewelry, a bespoke serpentine ring, surreptitiously accessing the estate's peripheral security panel near that old service entrance. The ring was the key, our source explains. It's one of a kind, commissioned from a local artisan. Chance cross-referenced social media photos, society pages, and credit card records. The trail led directly to a disgruntled, low-level Newman Enterprises employee with a history of erratic behavior and a fanatical, misplaced loyalty to the Newman family legacy. This individual believed Abby's unconventional family arrangement was a stain on the Newman name and devised a twisted plan to rescue Dominic by making Mariah appear unstable. The individual, whose name is being withheld pending formal charges, allegedly tampered with the new digital system in advance, creating a blind spot and learning patrol schedules. This premeditation explains the impossible nature of the kidnapping and Mariah's genuine, trauma-induced amnesia about the event. She was, as she always insisted, a victim. The implications of this discovery are seismic for Genoa City's core families. For Abby and Devon, this is the unequivocal vindication they desperately needed but had stopped hoping for. The proof exonerates Mariah completely, transforming her from a source of quiet doubt back into a beloved sister and aunt. "It's like we can finally breathe," an emotional Abby is reported to have said upon seeing the processed footage. The constant, unspoken tension that permeated their co-parenting partnership has dissolved, allowing them to focus solely on Dominic's future, not the ghosts of his past. For Mariah, this is nothing short of liberation. The psychological toll of not knowing, of doubting her own mind, while others doubted her heart, has been immense. "This isn't just about clearing my name," Mariah told a close friend. It's about getting a piece of my own history back. It gives me a place to start healing. Her relationship with her brother Devon, which was maintained but forever strained, can now rebuild on a foundation of restored trust. The biggest surprise, however, may be the renaissance of Chance Chancellor. Since returning to Genoa City, Chance has struggled to find his footing, caught between his dangerous past and intelligence and the mundane realities of civilian life and security work. This digital sleuthing victory has showcased a unique, invaluable skill set. He didn't solve this with brawn or confrontation, but with patience, intellect, and technological prowess. It's a reminder to the city, and perhaps to Abby, of the capable man behind the uniform. Insiders whisper this could lead him away from Chancellor Industries' security and toward a new, specialized role in cyber investigations, possibly even in collaboration with the GCPD. Yet, in true Genoa City fashion, resolution begets new intrigue. The question now is, what happens to the kidnapper? Are they acting alone, or is this the tip of a larger, more sinister iceberg of resentment toward the modern, blended families now defining the city's dynasties? And how will this public exoneration affect the delicate power balance between the Newmans, the Abbotts, and the Chancellors? One thing is certain, a cold case, solved not in a dark alley, but in a digital cloud, has rewritten recent history. It proves that in a town obsessed with the future, sometimes the past, pulled from the static of a forgotten tape, holds the key to truth. For the families of Genoa City, the surveillance footage is more than just proof. It's the missing chapter that allows their story to finally move forward.